Picture yourself walking with a rifle and 100 pounds of equipment in heavy brush deep within enemy-controlled territory, scanning for any sign of movement. Suddenly, a burst of gunfire rips through the silence. Bullets whiz past your face, kicking up dust to your left. What do? You conduct battle drill number 2, react to contact. Your squad and platoon survival depend on it. Today, I'm going to discuss with you battle drill number 2, entitled React to Contact. From the point of initial contact with the enemy, where you will return fire, identify the enemy, and seek cover and concealment, and decide whether to maneuver and what should be happening during this period. The Department of Defense's United States Army Ranger Handbook defines a battle drill as a collective action rapidly executed without applying a deliberate decision-making process. In other words, for a soldier, a battle drill should be a reflex. Battle drills cover all basic scenarios of what you may encounter during battle. They provide a standard Army-wide as well, so no matter what unit you are attached to, the battle drills are the same. This outline, battle drill number 2, and any of the other battle drills, as well as supporting diagrams, can be found in the Army Field Manual 7-8. You will conduct battle drill number 2 if you make contact with the enemy, whether your element is moving or halted for any reason. Once the moment contact is made, the enemy initiates fire on your element, you're going to conduct the following simultaneously. Your element is going to get what's called online, or basically form as straight of a line as possible facing the enemy. You're going to find cover and concealment. You're going to return fire on the enemy. And you're going to shout out the 3 Ds, direction, distance, and description. You make sure you shout them out in order to quickly orient your buddies on the enemy. And your buddies are going to shout them back to you to ensure that they've received those instructions properly. Now, it's important to understand about cover and concealment that cover stops bullets, whereas concealment merely hides you from the enemy's eyes. It's important that you have both, but if you can't have both, cover is by far the most important of the two. Now, at this point, your team leader will give you a rate of fire, how quickly he wants you to shoot, so that way you can conserve bullets while still providing effective fire towards the enemy. And he's going to give you your left and right firing limits. This is going to prevent you from shooting at any friendly maneuvering elements. Your team leader will also give you shift and lift fire signals. This is also for friendly maneuvering elements. Once the maneuvering element gets closer to the enemy, you will get your shift fire signal, and you will shift your fire to the left or to the right accordingly. The friendly element gets a bit closer to a determined distance from the enemy, and it no longer becomes safe to shoot in that direction. You will get your lift fire signal, and you will stop shooting in that direction altogether. Now, these shift and lift fire signals can be smoke, infrared chem light, a flare. Basically, it's going to be according to your unit's standard operating procedure. Now, while you suppress the enemy's fire and keep their heads down, the element not in contact to the rear is going to be preparing to become the maneuver element or to become what you are right now, the base of fire element. The patrol leader who's with the rear element is going to be in communication with the leader of the element in contact. And he's going to determine the size of the enemy element, the types of weapons that they're employing, whether it be mortars or just small arms fire, and any vehicles or fortifications that they may have. It's going to influence his course of action. The rear element is also going to be online this time. They're going to be pulling 360-degree security, and the team leaders are going to be assigning, of course, sectors of fire to each soldier and maintaining constant verbal and visual contact with each one of their soldiers. Now, there are very few constants on the battlefield. The patrol leader is making choices based on any variables that come into play. The variables include both the enemy situation and the friendly situation. The next maneuver can be any battle drill. Your assessment of the enemy and the area surrounding is going to be passed up the chain of command to eventually the patrol leader, and will help influence whether the next course of action is battle drill number 1, squad or platoon attack, or even battle drill number 3, break contact. Your leaders are planning and assessing constantly, so it's important that you listen and follow instructions exactly, and communicate that you've received these instructions with something as simple as a Roger. Your status of both yourself and your equipment is imperative. Your leaders are not going to want to maneuver an element that's low on ammunition. So it's important that not only you know your equipment, but you respond to all inquiries accurately. Every soldier, regardless of their specialty, must know the battle drills. Anybody can make contact when in a battle zone. Standards set army-wide make reaction to these situations very rapid and will ensure player superiority in combat situations, which will make sure that we win gunfights. All new soldiers, because of this, must learn the battle drills. It is imperative. If every soldier knows the battle drills, no matter what the enemy has in store for us, we can respond in time. And every soldier on the battlefield can become a leader, which very well may need to happen. Of all the battle drills created to set a standard army-wide, they are all based on battle drill number 2, which is the most basic: react to contact. Today I have outlined for you battle drill number 2, react to contact. From the moment that you take contact to your actions on the enemy, maintaining contact with your leadership and maintaining fire superiority, and finally the decision-making process and what may come next. To understand what happens during battle, you must understand this drill, battle drill number 2.